I suppose I'm alright. I just used up the last of my weed supply, so there's a chance I'll be either incoherent or just a smidge goofy. But other than that, good. I got a bunch of shots for the animation done today, or at least ready and in the animation queue. So that's good. Getting really close to the 10-minute mark, that milestone there.
Is this any better? I don't know. They said it was buzzing. Hear Kate, but can't hear me. Give it a little bit. Give it a little bit, and let's see if the switching the microphone did a good job here. I had it on a. Yeah, probably. Oh my. Yeah, it does that when it's on a digital input, and that's where it was. Okay, is it better now? Oh, yay, that's good. I like that. As long as it's good, and as long as we can. Yeah, that. I am quiet. Okay, so what we can do. Yeah, there you go. Oh my, oh my. But I am quiet. I don't understand the way that one's going, but that's beside the point on the thing over there. With the thing, because, well, it's kind of thinged, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to boo-foo this beefy. It's what I'm going to do. Because, I don't know, they can't hear Kate. Oh, man. Well, we're hopefully in the process of fixing that. They were hearing you, and now they're not. And that's poo-pooness. That is extremely poo-poo. Why is that? That's what I do, and unfortunately, it doesn't like it. Okay, let's try this now. I did a whole bunch of back and forth and up and down and in and out, and yeah, let's see what happens. It's not my day to day. It's because I've got a splitting headache, but that's beside the point. Say hi to all the nice people, Katie. Yay! Okay, wait a minute. I don't see my VU meter moving. What was that again? Yeah, for whatever reason, it's not capturing your output. Oh, I don't know because it's being a
My output is too wily for it.
yeah because it's being a pain in my butthole is what it's doing. Okay, let's and see. if that's gonna work. This is just not my day here. I don't know, man.
Work.
Oh man, but that's beside the point.
Oh,
Yes, dear.
no, never mind.
CK, hopefully you're gonna get a voice as soon as the lag time is over, because her VU meter is moving. Shadow Kitty, hi, honey.
That's what Purple's saying. Is that yeah, is the pulsing.
Okay, Colleen says that she can hear you now.
Oh, good.
Okay, we have Kate. Now I'm just going to leave my hands off the settings. I promise. I'm just going to let it, as long as it's working, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I heard you tell me to keep your hands off before.
Come over here and say that.
Shut up, Clarion.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. All the fun people are coming here. Yay! We've got Mage and we've got Kitty, and yes, we do have Purple. Purple's here early for once in a good long time. It's always nice to have you here on an early one rather than when we're about ready to close up. It's always nice to have Purple around. Oh my. Yay! But in case anybody was wondering about the must be Italian, um, the little one has a present today. She just got a cat treat, and she's not indifferent toward it, which kind of helped. I don't know where she is right now, if she's hiding or what she's doing. But yeah, she was up in the heights of the Cat Tree Heights, and I tell you, there you go, Mage. Yeah, absolutely. Um, yeah, putting one of these things together is not as simple as they would like you to believe it.
And whenever anything is set to auto adjust, oh,
Oh,
figuring out how to make my computer not auto adjust. Like every time it would do that, it would turn out to be one of those videos where when it compiled, the sound was out of sync with my movements. And so I'd be moving like it's a freaking Benny Hill act,
ah,
and you're just hearing me talk. And it was like, what the fuck ever. I finally figured out how to make it stop doing that and stop readjusting my light settings. But it
oh,
took a while.
yay! Okay then. Yeah, she got a high place to watch everybody, and right now it's by my broadcast desk. I don't know how that's gonna work. We're gonna have to just see how it goes. Everything in here is crowded. There's so much stuff in here now. You can barely walk around. Sound familiar?
Only a little.
Oh, okay.
What?
It appears that Bee disassembled her cat tree and made it into cat shelves.
Oh, okay. Why?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask her why. Why did you did that?
It seems like a strange thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, I could understand cat shelves in a cat store. You know, you have all the cats displayed up on the shelf, and that one. No, huh? Okay,
No.
Purple's computer pretended it did a Windows update yesterday. So he's busy tracking down all the settings and screwed up before deciding it couldn't complete the update. Oh, God. We got to get your other machine built. Definitely, honey. Yeah, we got to get the other machine built and switch over to that one. And Windows will screw it up anyway. So what can I tell you? I hate that Windows update thing. I really do. It's
The Windows 10 version where it's non-optional is just the biggest pain in the ass ever.
Oh yeah, that's the main reason I hate Windows 10. What I have done is I have found a way to put off the update for something on the order of 30 days, but then eventually it comes time when it just decides to update
Well,
anyway.
it seems to me like a setting they should have built into it would just be when I shut down next, update. But
Mm-hmm.
instead, you have to manually tell it update and then shut down instead of just normally shutting down.
Okay
Um,
then, yeah.
and that's nested a couple of menus deep. There should just be like when it notifies you of the update, just say update next time I shut down.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad because you're shutting down and you've decided you're not going to do anything at least for the day anymore. So,
Uh huh.
it can go ahead and take as long as it wants. Um, but then that would be what? What do you want to call that? That would be reasonable.
Or what do you want to bet there was some Phil at the back of the room going, guys, this would be a good way to do it that wouldn't piss everyone off. And everyone's like, shut up, Phil. We're on a roll here.
Oh my word! Yeah. Oh yeah, Mage. Mage's issue with Windblow's 10 is all the personal information it tries to collect.
Hmm.
Well, when I tried to get around giving it the information, when I first got Windows 10, I tried to not give it the information, and that I think is the main reason it really fucked up and didn't work right and everything else. I finally just gave it information to get it started and installed and everything, and it hasn't fucked up as much. But the information I gave it was just false. Yeah, I just made shit up.
1060 West Addison.
Pretty much, yeah.
Problem is, these days, a lot of them will actually check to see whether it's a real address.
Well, I mean, if the address exists, it's going to turn up
Well,
as.
yeah, but it could still look at enough information to say you're BSing us, kid.
Mm, well, this. I mean, it's kind of nice in the sense that I don't use the Windows 10 all that much. I I did start it up a couple of days ago just to look for some stuff on Steam, and when I did start it up, I had to restart it about 5 times because it had updates in a backlogged forever, and it was waiting to restart as soon as I started it up. So it was like, okay, restart it. Now it's starting to load up the thing, and now I'm gonna download, and now I've got to restart again. About 5 times, literally. Um,
One thing that's always kind of mystified me a bit,
Mister.
and maybe I'm just mistaking what I've been seeing, but it seems like if you put off a bunch of updates, you can't just get the latest version.
No,
You
you have
have
to get
to
them all.
get each update in sequence, and like I'm sure that that's the case. I guarantee you that's not the way video games do it when you buy them off of things like Steam. But it does seem to be the way your OS insists on doing it.
Uh huh.
Well, why the fuck? I mean, is there just something where it's like if you don't load them in the right order, something breaks?
Well, it's been like that as long as I can remember. It was like that even with Windows 95, where you had to have pretty much a load them in order.
Okay, but there's got to be a reason for it.
The only thing I can think of is that there are some hooks and keys and stuff that the newer things look for that the older things put in.
Hmm.
So, you've got to, even if the update has been, what's the word I'm looking for, obviated, it still wants to see that hook in there. It's the only thing I can think of.
Well, it's stupid.
Yes, it is. It is. It is.
I said it's stupid, not crazy.
Oh my! But I mean, this is one of the main reasons I don't use 10 for much of anything. I certainly don't use it for anything serious.
Well, I mean, 10 has its upsides and downsides. The problem is that I'm used to the way that 8.1 looks, the layout and all of that.
Okay.
And so I had to jump through a bunch of hoops to get my machines that use 10 to behave like my machine that uses 8.1 because that's what I'm used to.
Okay, then. So wait a minute. Did you go to 10 on all of them? I thought that was.
No, but on the
Oh,
ones
okay,
that I
okay.
do have 10 on,
Okay, okay.
I had to take those steps. Now, I mean, granted, there are times where, like, sometimes I find out that there are features on something that are so amazing, but I didn't know they were there. Like, nobody even told me they were there. This is not the case with Windows 10. Okay, like the things that they tried to put there for my quote unquote convenience are anything but.
Uh
They
huh.
have a tendency to get in my way like you would not believe,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
And maybe there's some situation in which they're more efficient, but I have not yet found it, right? So there's that, but like oh, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, well, like okay, one of those features that I found recently, I had no idea that they'd built it into my phone's camera to be able to read like QR codes and UPC codes. I had no idea. Like I thought you needed a special app for it, you know? And
Hmm.
then like this guy, he takes my phone like he was trying to show me something. He goes, "Here, look, press there." And I pressed there and I was like, "Holy fuck. I didn't know you could just do that." It used to be you needed an app, and I'm wondering if there are Windows 10 features I just fucking don't know about because it doesn't come with an instruction manual,
Yeah,
and you
isn't that the
just
fun
have
part?
to be goddamn psychic to know that the feature's there.
I remember, I remember when um, computer operating systems came with manuals, and some of them got pretty thick.
Yeah, well, I remember when video games came with manuals, and sometimes they came with like this really cool swag, you know? But I still have the two cloth maps from Ultima 5 and Ultima 6 pinned up on my wall. Like these games, they no shit came with cloth maps of the medieval region you were exploring. It was so cool.
Uh huh. Okay. Yeah. And well, how about just the fun stuff that they threw in there? You remember the leather goddesses of Phobos? Didn't that come with
I
a?
remember
Didn't that come with a? I was going to say snatch and sniff card, but scratch and sniff card.
Scratch. I forget. It's been so long. I think there was one of them. It might have been the Hitchhiker's Guide game, but one of these came with like these fakey 3D glasses. Like, but one side was sort of a weird magenta color, and the other side was yellow. Like they would never work.
Okay, I'm not sure I remember those glasses.
And there was no reason to have them either because like the game was just pure text.
Yeah, huh?
I never understood it.
I did have that game, however, the Hitchhiker's Guide game.
Yeah.
That was
Well,
fun.
just giving the Babel fish. Oh fuck me.
Oh,
That puzzle.
but the one I liked, it took a little while for me to figure this one out. But you had to you had to go through whatever, where you got blown out of the world, and then you had to come back into the world. Um, I think
Hold
there.
on. Talking about.
I'm trying to think of how they did this, but you ended up, floating in space, and then you had to come back into a different part of the world and stuff like that. You actually had to do that twice around because there were
Uh,
there were two
there was one
versions. Hmm?
mind something like not Mindscape because that was a movie, but I think there was another one called Enchanter. Hold on. And I know there was one called like Trinity that was apparently about a nuclear bomb making like a rift in space or some shit.
Okay,
But let's
move beef.
see. Uh Trying to find a list of their titles.
Hi, skeptic.
Okay,
Yay!
yeah, the Enchanter trilogy, that's definitely not it. Definitely not the Planetfall series. Um okay, was it possibly a Mind Forever Voyaging?
What, the game involved?
The one you're talking about.
It was definitely Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, I thought you were trying to talk about a different Infocom game. Oh, I don't
Okay,
remember that part of the game. I mostly just remember like the sheer frustration of trying to get the Babel fish.
okay, because that one took me a little while to figure out. As I said, you had to run through this going between the world and the other world twice, and the way you knew which one you had already gone through, the wording of the text changed ever so slightly. It may have been a single word, or it may have been two words or something, where you would look at it, oh, I've already been here. Okay, so I've got to go back around.
Hmm.
Sort of like dropping items in the labyrinth in the original adventure game. I don't know if you'd ever looked at that one.
Sorry, hold on. I went down an Infocom rabbit hole because I was trying to remember the plot of one of their games and I was barely listening. Sorry.
Move beef.
But I remember this one game here, Trinity, which is about a nuclear attack on London, and it was talking about how like there seems to be hordes of nannies blocking your way everywhere. And I remember this was the game that introduced me to the word perambulator
Okay then.
because I had no idea what the frick one of those was, you know? But they kept talking about these nannies having them, and it sounds just from the name of it like it's has something to do with a science experiment or something, you know? Like put those chemicals, put those flasks in the perambulator and let them boil for a while, you know? And you know, so I mean, I didn't I had no idea what the fuck it was. I was really young when this game came out too. So
Okay. Yeah, but
yeah.
Mage asks if there's any ETA on when we should get those Stan Singletime $1,400 checks that should be 200 that should be 2,000 monthly. And I
No.
was just reading an article, trying to remember whose article it was. Damn it! I was just reading it today, where there are some optimistic times. They're saying possibly the beginning of next week.
Well, it wouldn't shock me actually. I mean, the one I got for the 600 arrived quite promptly.
Move beef. Yeah, the 600. God, I was waiting for that one. I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. The first one.
Well, I mean, you have to remember that I matter more because I live in California.
That must be it. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Yeah, they can deliver that. Well, I know we're talking two different administrations here, but I mean the big tax cut that came early in the Trump debacle, that was no problem. Get that one right through and everything else. But yeah, anything for Tom, Dick, and Harry out there, and Louise, it's can we afford it and all this other happy shit.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to decide what to do with that 1400. Because I should do something for myself, but all the things I want to do are a little bit on the restricted side from, like COVID precautions.
Move beef.
Yeah.
Oh no! Purple needs the stimulus. He had to have his car towed into the shop today.
Really?
Oh my! Skeptic Mafia asks whether I prefer bok choy or butternut squash soup. Ooh, tough call. Um, Wait a minute now. Are you saying bok choy in a soup?
It sounds like what's being said is bok choy soup.
Okay,
Like it's not just an ingredient, it is the base.
yeah. Okay, in that particular case, I think I would go with butternut squash soup.
Ew, who puts butter on their nuts?
I know people who put some weird shit on their nuts. Oh man, I have to see. I wonder if I wonder if I can get any butternut squash this time of year. Because I think I wouldn't mind another one. It's been a few weeks since I've had a butternut squash. I love butternut squash
Why?
because it's yummy and tasty
That says nothing to me. You can do better.
and delicious and nutritious.
No, you're not naming actual qualities that will describe taste or the experience of consumption.
Oh, darn it, Kitty. Kitty wants to get a xylophone with the stimulus money, but the missus is having none of that.
Assuming that the xylophone would be a little more professional than the ones that they let us play with in the waiting room at the dentist's office.
Uh huh. That is something if I wanted to spend. It wouldn't take the entire stimulus check, but okay, the problem is where would I put the damn thing?
What, a
Um,
xylophone?
um, an electric keyboard.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh,
but you would
yay.
use it for evil instead of good, so I don't think you should have one.
Uh, you mean
Well,
like I
I'm
would,
sorry. Unless you're gonna play Great Balls of Fire, you're not allowed to have a keyboard.
oh, I was going to arrange great balls of fire in counterpoint.
Okay, whatever that is.
Oh, great, Mage. So, yeah, maybe I'll get a couple butternut squashes. I like butternut. I mean, acorn's okay, but I like butternut a lot better.
Okay. Now you're
Well,
making me want food.
come on over. I'll
No,
make
you
some
really said
wonderful chicken
perfection.
paprikas for you.
Yeah. You've got this crazy fetish for this weird Hungarian dish.
I grew up with it. Come on.
Yeah, but still, you like it to near fetish levels.
I even got some cheeky the last time I was shopping, and I will.
Oh, I forgot. So did I.
Oh, did you find shredded chicken?
No, no, it's the other stuff. But go on with your story.
Uh, yeah. So now I can make some chicken paprikash, and
No.
actually, the other thing I didn't get enough for this, but I'll have to go out and get some more cheeky. Make some General Tso, because I haven't made General Tso in a while, and I love General Tso.
Well, I got the microwavable stuff that does it's the blackened chicken seasoning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. It's tasty. I became quite the blackening seasoning fan. That time I had the blackened chicken fettuccine alfredo at that one restaurant here in San Diego that I hope still fucking exists when the pandemic is over.
I don't know. That's a couple ideas that I never would have thought of putting together. But
Well, the way they do it is so freaking tasty.
yeah, um, I mean, I would try it definitely. I mean, I won't turn up my nose at it.
You would try it. You would love it.
That sounds like fun. Yay!
It's
See,
good
now,
food.
now you have to come over here and you gotta make the blackened chicken Alfredo. See?
No, I don't make it because I don't know how they do what they do. There's
Okay
something they
then.
do with the blackening spices where I don't know how to replicate it.
Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, so yeah, that's right. You had told me about that. Purple says that General Tso is his favorite Asian dish. And the darn thing is, if I remember correctly, it's not even authentic. But it's
I
good.
really like Beijing beef or the Kung Pao chicken. I like those a lot because they're spicy. But my favorite will always be the barbecue chicken pork fried rice.
Okay, okay. Moo.
Well, it will.
I mean, this is why I want the plague to be over, so I can go to that the Chinese buffet if it still exists, because I haven't had that Chinese buffet in over a year. Because I think the last time I had been there was January of 20, and then we got hit with the lockdown. Excuse me. Oh my. Which you reminded me, yeah, has been a year now, right?
Yeah. Well, my friend Tom is trying to get reassigned back to the U.S. and hopefully back to San Diego. And he and I used to do actually like I keep mentioning that I get these like brother from another mother types everywhere I go. Robin used to be the guy who would be like, "Hey Kate, let's go get food and hang out," and I'd be like, "Right on." And Tom's that guy for me in San Diego, and it sucked when he got like stationed to Italy. But like if he gets to move back here, there's this one Chinese place we love to go. I think it's called Golden Dragon, but they're all fucking called Golden
Yes,
Dragon. So
they are.
how can you tell? But it's so good, and they have the barbecue pork fried rice. And Tom loves the wings. The wings are okay. I don't know why he has such a hard on for them, but whatever. So I mean, I'm really hoping that he gets stationed back here because that'll be great.
That would be moo. Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
definitely. Oh my,
Yeah.
skeptic mafia. You talk about soup with milk. I want to make, as soon as I get some of the kitchen cleaned up, want to make some potato soup. I haven't had potato soup in a good long time, and I love potato soup.
Well, remember that the operative word there is good. Long time.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Now, it's been a very good long time.
Oh man, but yeah, potato soup is yummy and tasty. It really is, and I still haven't made that carrot and parsnip soup. I need to make
Isn't
that.
potato soup basically chowder?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. I don't know. Although I have had some like decent stews that had chunks of potato in them,
Okay. Yeah, the way I
but
the way I make potato soup, I steam the potatoes ahead of time, and then when they're basically soft and stuff like that, um, into the final cooking thing go most of the potatoes. I save some of the chunks off to the side, and then the milk, and sometimes I throw a couple carrots in, and the bacon. It's always good to have bacon pieces in potato soup.
no,
Um,
the times I've had like potato soups, they've been like cream of potato soup made by hippies who would never in a million years have thought to put bacon in pretty much anything, let alone potato soup.
oh my, you gotta put bacon in potato soup,
Well,
man.
it sounds good, but my dad for like ages was a vegetarian. Now, he didn't make me and mom be vegetarians, but it did mean that a lot of meals were vegetarian. And I know that my parents like that like man was I couldn't have been more opposite to them. I love the taste of ham and bacon and all of that stuff, and they wanted to keep me as far away from it as possible. You know,
Ah,
so it's just like it was so frustrating, this constant battle of wills. Like it was this special treat to get enough ham for a sandwich, kind of
oh
thing.
man.
It's so frustrating. So I've never had potato soup with fucking bacon in it. It does sound good, although honestly, I would also go quite a long way to avoid potato soup.
Oh,
I'm not the world's biggest fan. Like, okay, I won't throw it in your face and say, how dare you with the insulting meal choices. But at the same time, I wouldn't seek it out.
uh,
If I was presented with choices, you can have potato soup or chicken noodle soup. You can guarantee I'm going for the chicken noodle.
okay.
I
Which,
can do that to the bank.
oh man, now you reminded me. I have not had matzo ball soup in ages.
The few times I've had that, I was not impressed.
It's very simple, but I like it.
I was still not impressed. It was gooey.
Gooey.
Yeah.
How long was the matzo ball left in there to boil? For Christ's sake, man.
I don't know. I just thought it was a little bit on the gooey side. It was, I don't know. I mean, I just, and it was also a bit too much work to eat it. It's like there have been times when I've had the same thing happen where I'll go to an Italian restaurant and I'll order the spaghetti and meatballs. But what I get is spaghetti and meatball. One gigantic, huge fucking meatball you have to slice up yourself.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm just like, this is not what I ordered. I ordered spaghetti and meatballs, not spaghetti and soft ball of beef. But
Oh,
that's what
scheiße.
they served me, so that's what I ended up eating. I don't know.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. And kitty. Yeah, definitely the whole potato. Absolutely. Because all the good nutrients and the vitamins and minerals and shit, it's right under the skin. Yeah.
By the way, my point is that the matzo ball is just this floating pile of
Yeah, it's
uh,
like
and,
buckwheat.
and you have to like cut it without splashing.
Uh huh. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And it just seems like way too much work for food.
Well, that's
It's
that's
like
part of.
you've already worked to buy the ingredients to make the food. You've put the food together from those ingredients. You've worked a lot, and now you're serving it. And there's still more labor that needs to be done. It's not okay.
Oh
was,
my, yeah, okay.
you
Oh,
know,
jeez.
I want to eat my meal in peace, and here you are handing me like a knife and fork, and go to town, kid. But remember that broth is hot.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck you. That's like the sign of a demented, sadistic host. Just saying.
Oh, da prožnje. I don't know to knowing. I just don't know. But yeah, now I'm all kinds of hungry and I haven't got the space. I have to clean up in here before I got enough space to make some food. Oh, my word.
Yeah,
Oh,
my freezer is just completely full of empty Eggo boxes. I need to do something about that.
okay then. Yeah,
I was like,
maybe.
I keep not doing the work of throwing shit away. I was
Oh,
better
man.
before the pandemic, but then it became a chore where it's like, okay, I'm going out to the dumpster. Do I got to mask up or not? How many times do I wash my hands when I get back? Can I do another load or do I have to wash up in between? It will
Yeah.
COVID end up on my keys every time. I mean, that's one thing I've actually wondered. It's like I've never sterilized my keys. How long would the disease last if it landed on my keys?
I think somebody actually did an estimate of how long it would last, but I cannot remember what it is. Oh,
Well,
and
it's just
you need to try potato soup, Skeptic Mafia. Yeah, absolutely. It is wonderful food.
steak cut up by the chef. Bite me there, Peter. No, it's just, if I order spaghetti and meatballs and that's clearly a plural, I damn well expect to get these little, like, somewhere between marble and ping pong ball size spheroids all through my pescetti. All right. I don't expect to get a friggin' beef basketball and be told that they're spaghetti and meatballs. I'm sorry. That's not spaghetti and goddamn meatballs. Now, don't get me wrong. Under most circumstances, I will cheerfully eat that much meat, which someone is now turning into a bad techno song as we speak. But but even so, I ordered a very specific meal. I expected to get a very specific meal, and I was lied to.
There you go. Absolutely. You have to watch this stuff. Report them to the Better Business Bureau, really.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was the last time this happened. I was really young, so I mean, maybe people have learned their lesson. I don't know. I didn't exactly throw a tantrum. I probably said to Dad, "That's not what I was gonna." I thought they meant something. I never threw a fit, but I did take note.
uh-huh. Moo. Now, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What's going on here? B is asking Harmonica Man what the pestle was made of. So what? There's something about mortars going on here, or what do
Yeah,
you got?
explosions everywhere.
All right, I like that. Yeah. Oh my. Oh, okay. Oh look, it's Von Rack. Hello, dear. How is you is?
Oh, I've heard of that one. How you doing, Von Rick?
How is you is to is on into? Yes.
That was really not comprehensible Englerlush.
Right, that's the point. Yeah. Do
Well,
I ever make sense when I speak? Come on, really.
well, if I was able to answer that question, then clearly the answer is yes. So yeah.
Okay, then. Oh, look at this. And we have Seraphim Hyde with us today. Hello, dear. How is you? Is you? Is you? Is you? Oh no. No. Potato soup tastes like potatoes. No clams. No
Well,
clams in it.
I actually really don't know what clams taste like exactly. I just know that I don't want to eat them because they look like boogers.
Oh, okay. I am trying to figure out a way to describe the flavor of clams.
Well, I'm
Um,
like in my mind's eye, I'm picturing something sort of fishy.
yeah, I guess that's about the best I could do. Um,
Well, because there is a very distinct theme to the flavor of seafood.
okay.
Well, there is.
Yeah.
I mean, it is very distinct. It would be almost impossible to mistake seafood for, say, like land whales, like cows.
Moo.
So I'm thinking that um, if someone were to point to something seafoody and say it tasted fishy, they'd probably know what you meant.
Ah. Oh, okay. Yay. Yeah, thank you for that, Von Rick. Who says, I have on some occasions spoken understandably, but they don't want to smote my good standing. Uh, I'm just thinking, though. I wonder, um, I think that yeah, you do. I wonder if there is any difference in flavor between freshwater and saltwater clams.
Well, one tastes like barf and the other tastes like vomit. So,
Oh, okay, okay. They taste like clams. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't
my.
know. Like, seriously, I don't know what it is. The only seafood I really genuinely truly enjoy is crab legs.
Okay, okay.
I like the rest of the seafood is just something I eat if it's there. I endure it more than enjoy it.
Oh my. I do like crab's legs. I haven't had any in a long time.
Yeah.
I like shrimpses. Shrimpses is good.
I'm creeped out by shrimp.
Let's see, what else do we have? Um,
And that is one of the problems of like seafood is most of it looks sort of like one of those aliens that wants to eat your face. So like right there already it seems like this isn't something you eat, it's something you kill and burn with fires to make sure it can't get at you or your family ever again. So that does not help in the edibility department, in the delectability, the oh my gosh, I actually do want to eat that department. It doesn't help, is what I'm saying.
okay then.
It also doesn't help that the difference in aroma between fresh fish and spoiled fish is very slight.
Okay.
That does not help at all.
Oh my, oh my. Yeah, here we go. I guess there
Yeah.
are people who keep freshwater clams in aquaria. Huh, I didn't know that.
Okay.
And mussels.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't. I can't think of a reason to not do that, but it's just that I haven't seen freshwater clams available in the aquarium stores or anything.
Well, have you asked?
Never thought to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I don't know. There's times like I've found a lot of employees will at least entertain the notion if you ask them about special ordering stuff.
Oh my. Well, I'm not getting. Hmm?
A lot of them, one thing that I found, like if I ever find myself quite stymied, they're like, yeah, we can't special order it. It's just not possible. We'd have to talk to the home office, and they'd just say no. And I'd say to them, okay, well, let's just pretend I threw a Karenish fit about it, and I lost, and I stormed off in a huff. Okay, and
Okay.
most of them realize I'm kidding my ass off at that moment and laugh right along with me.
Yay! Now this is
I don't
weird.
know. Maybe I'm the only one who's amused by that, but they laughed along with me, so maybe you're the one who's broken.
Yeah, I probably am.
There we go.
A Norimaki synthesizer.
What about it?
Okay, somebody, I think it was Skeptic Mafia wondered if I'd ever heard of it. Well, I have now. Um, okay, the Norimaki synthesizer is the horrifying future of food.
What?
This
I
is
mean, I thought norimaki was food, so I was a little surprised that there was something called that. That was like I thought it was actually a keyboard because we were talking about keyboards before. Remember?
yes. Now,
So
okay, from this article here, Dateline 27 May 2020.
what the hell am I seeing?
What are you looking this up as well?
Oh, what the fuck am I seeing? That there's this kid holding what looks for all the world like the cross between a dildo and an epilator, and apparently he's like holding it to his tongue.
You must be
And
looking at the same Inside Hook article I'm looking at.
the impression I'm getting is that from these five different gels, they can produce any taste just by combining them in certain combos.
That's what I more or less got the impression that this does. Yeah.
You know
Um,
what? I want to try it
yeah. I mean, I.
because you know what? I want to know what the fuck a snozberry tastes like. I would set that fucker to snozberry and see what the goddamn hell it tastes like.
Oh my. Snozberry. I
But no,
love it.
seriously, there have been a lot of times when I've eaten something, not because I'm hungry, not because I even want to eat it. I just want to experience the taste again. And if this thing can simulate any goddamn thing, oh, I am so down. Or like there are things where I don't I'm trepidatious about the dish. You know, like maybe
Yeah,
there's
huh?
something in it I don't want to eat, or maybe it looks funny, or hell, maybe I'm just turned off by the name. If I can set this synthesizer thingy to that to taste like that and go, oh, maybe that's not so bad. I mean, maybe.
Oh
I'm
my.
curious now. I want to try one of these fuckers.
This is.
You can't buy it yet though,
I
apparently.
cannot buy it yet. Darn it! I was looking and I was going to see how much I'd have to pay for one. If my stimulus check would cover it.
Well, I gotta say, I'm very curious.
Oh my, that's
I
amazing.
love this article though. The Norimaki synthesizer is more than just an affront to nature. It's a path to a greater understanding of the phenomenon of taste. Oh wow.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Oh, that's
I
interesting,
mean,
fun,
like
Rick.
these things are and I'm just hungry for a goddamn hamburger.
I have not had crab legs wrapped in bacon. I must.
I don't know. That could work. See okay, that little stutter in my voice was me suddenly remembering that I want to get some of that smart food again, the caramel and cheddar.
Ak, fu.
But but no, like the but that's why I was thinking that is because those two tastes seem so incongruous. And so does crab and bacon, but they could work.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try it once if I don't have to pay for it.
I mean, I'm not necessarily against, two great tastes that taste great together, to do a little stealing of a commercial there. I mean, I'll throw shit together and see what it tastes like. There was one thing. I
No.
I am just pissed off at myself that I wasn't writing this stuff down when I was doing it. There was one day I was hungry for something, didn't know what, so I just started looking through the freezer and the defriginator, uh, and okay, there's this. Hey, that looks good. Let me put that in there. How about that? Oh, that looks good. I'll put some of that in. Oh, how about this? And I'll put. I know that there was shrimp involved. Trying to think of what else was involved, but it was darn good. And I didn't write it down, so I can't do it again because I don't remember what I put in it. Damn.
Well, it's good because that sounds so nasty.
Oh my! Oh, Kitty says crab legs wrapped in bacon, so not kosher. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
No.
could. I just simply could not keep kosher. No, can't do it.
Well, one thing's for sure, I can definitely not be buried in a Jewish cemetery. I mean, let's face it, I'm covered in how many tattoos?
Diacorosto. Yeah.
And also, like, I don't think my mom's ever kept kosher, even though her side of the family is Jewish. I mean, hell, she's the one who brought the lobster home, the one that made me never want to eat lobster.
Oh, okay then. Moo,
I
moo.
wonder where I'd be on the whole lobster eating thing if I hadn't seen that green glop come out of them. It's even making me gag now. It's so disgusting.
Oh my.
It looked like guacamole so much that I wouldn't even eat guacamole until I was like 37.
All right then.
Oh, and I'm not kidding. I mean that sincerely. I wouldn't
I
eat
know you
guacamole.
do.
And I'm not kidding on that age either.
Oh, I know you're deathly serious. That's the thing. Oh my. And it's been too long. Damn it. It's been a
What?
very long time since I've had lobster. Yes, I
You
do.
know,
I dearly love
maybe
lobster. Hmm?
like it's a verb that got nouned.
Well, wait a minute. Beach. Um, you're saying it's not in the scripture. You can. It's a holdover from the Holocaust with the arm number tattoos. I thought that they were going back and referencing. Oh, where the fuck is it in Leviticus? Thou shalt not mark your bodies for the dead or some shit like that.
Yeah, I thought that was where that was from.
Yeah,
Besides, why wouldn't they let a poor Holocaust victim be buried in a Jewish cemetery? That doesn't make any sense.
yeah, it doesn't make no.
I mean, that seems like one of the most cruel, heartless, compassionless things anyone could ever do. It's like, oh, you got caught and tortured and then rescued. Well, that's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that just sounds so terrible. Who would do that? But it's like, yeah, I don't know.
All you people who don't like lobster, I don't know, man. It's just, I wish. Okay, looks like we're buffering a little bit, but I just wish I could afford as much seafood. Oh, there we go, 1928. All right. I wish I could afford as much seafood as I would like to eat.
I
I
want.
could.
I have two new tattoo designs I want to get. Maybe spend the stimulus money on that when the pandemic's over.
Oh, okay. There you go. There you go.
I don't know. Because I've still got a fair amount of dough, even without making videos right now. Um, so I mean, it's not like I need it that much.
Mm.
Might as well pay it into some mom and pop shop that's not part of a chain, right?
Okay. Yeah. You will not make cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print marks on you. Leviticus 19:28. Okay.
Man, I thought that was written way before 1928.
Yeah, yeah, probably, like 1816 or something, My, um, no, this is the thing. God, I love seafood. It is a lot of work to eat. Yes, it is. And it's part of the fun, really.
No, it's not. Well, one of the things that totally turned me off seafood was the one time I went fishing and I caught a perch out of Lake Champlain, right?
Oh,
And
yum.
when we were eating it, there was the constant danger of the bone that got missed.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know, I mean, like you go buy food in the store, you buy fish in a store, you can be pretty much guaranteed they took the freaking bones out. But when someone caught it and gutted it and cooked it themselves, there's always that chance they missed a tiny bone. I saw it happen at dinner tables.
Oh, yeah, it does happen.
Well, that's part of the adventure, part of the experience, and it's no fun at all.
Oh, my, but you do remind me. Perch was a mainstay on the menu for a good long time. Lake Erie perch.
Which of the what perch now?
Lake Erie
Oh, Lake
perch.
Erie. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. The way you said it, it blended together, and I had no
Oh,
idea what you
okay.
meant.
Yeah.
Lakiri, like Laki, like Lakiri, Lakiri is what I heard.
Reeled. Well, let's see. No, I did the casting for bass, but for perch, yeah, I'd be sitting on one of the docks um, with a spreader because yeah, you'd have like, two or four hooks on the same line, and it was you're always and it's yummy and tasty and oh my word.
Well,
Um,
one thing I've found is that misspellings and mishearings can often make good like names of aliens and empires and shit. And I actually think that Lakiri works really well.
yes, it. What the hell?
Yeah. No one's gonna turn it into Lake Erie, I don't think. But still, I do actually have a like a big text file of potential name to use someday.
Okay, then definitely.
Well, I mean, coming up with names for characters is sometimes difficult. And sometimes you need the name right the hell now because your creative juices are pumping, but you never did name that character. And then you spend forever trying to name the fucker, and by the time you do, you're so frustrated you don't want to write anymore. So it's good to just have a text file full of potential names for characters so you can look through it and go, aha, that one fits.
Yeah, why not?
So,
Yeah, Shadow Kitty. That's a beautiful thing. The uh, the guys who have Leviticus 18:22 tattooed wherever. Um, you just have to look and laugh.
okay.
Yeah, because you juxtapose 1822 and then you with 1928. Where it's displaying on his body, "Thou shalt not lie with another man," by violating another commandment in Leviticus.
Well, here's the thing though. I mean, like, what if some bisexual dude, when he lies with a man, it's completely like maybe he's on bottom this time, you know? And so he's not lying with a man like he lies with a woman. Because usually he's on top when he's lying with a woman.
Uh huh.
Is he? They don't
Yes.
make this very clear. Plus, like, there's actually this video from fucking 3 years ago where someone replied to it, and I figured, what the hell? And I went and looked back. This was not on my channel, someone else's video, and my comment has like 2,500 likes on it, and I'm like, what the fuck, you know? And it was basically the comment was about like, okay, so a man shall not lie with a man, blah 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 blah. There's no instructions for women, so go ahead and be lesbian, ladies. Basically was the gist of my comment, and of
Uh huh.
course all the wannabe historians come in going, yeah, but by this they meant that in the original Hebrew, and that covered everybody, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dude, it was a fucking joke. Step off, you know?
Man, all these apologists just drive me nuts.
These aren't apologists. These are fellow atheists who just want to show off how much they fucking know.
Okay, well, that too.
I mean, let's face it, nobody likes to know it all. And it also helps if like if someone's making a joke, now is not the time for an information dump. Okay, but if
Yeah.
someone is actually having an intellectual discussion, well, then maybe show off a little if they're getting their facts wrong.
Okay, then.
It's just one of those things.
Yes. Just one of those things. I don't know.
Don't make me come over there, and no laughing like this. It's gonna be brilliant. Okay. You would get to know what the sharp end of a disemboweling cutlass feels like, Missy.
Ooh. All right.
Okay, I'm not sure you know what being disemboweled entails.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. It has something to do with bowel movements, right?
It has something to do with making human haggis.
Oh my.
How people ever ate that stuff is beyond me.
It sounds, right up my street, man.
Well, yeah, but you're kind of fucked in the head when it comes to food.
All this stuff nobody else will come near.
Ugh. God. Bleh. I can't even. Well, okay. I'm sure we've had this discussion before, but
So am I.
what food will you not touch?
Oh, there are a few of them. Tripe, I don't like. It's like chewing on an inner tube. Um, I refuse to drink buttermilk. It's too sour for me.
Okay, sure.
Let's see what else we've got going. There've got to be a few more. I just can't think of them right offhand. I mean, there's got.
Circus peanuts?
Oh my. Yeah, I might have to put those on the list. I haven't
You know,
been.
I seem to be one of the few people in the entire Western universe who likes circus peanuts.
You are.
This is weird. What the fuck, man?
Oh man. Those things are like 99 and 44 100% cornstarch, right?
I don't know. I think they're just basically like slightly hard marshmallows.
Because I mean, I've eaten them, I've had them. I'm just
Well,
not
the
gonna
few
run
times
and.
I've bitten into them, they felt like marshmallows that had gotten a bit firm.
Okay then. Yeah, by being left out on the table for a week, right?
Well, whatever. I always enjoyed them. I'm sorry I did.
Oh my. Okay, Von Rick says kale sucks.
Well,
Um, I don't
well.
know. I mean,
Let's see. All right. The main ingredients of circus peanuts: sugar, corn syrup, gelatin, pectin, soy protein, food coloring, and artificial flavor.
I always have to wonder what they're trying to hide when they say artificial flavor.
Well, okay. And here we have, all right, like circus peanuts are an American peanut shaped, wait for it, marshmallow candy. So I was right. They are fucking marshmallows.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, Von Rick, the darn thing is this. I haven't had many much kale at all. Really, I haven't. I am going to have to go out and get some. Um, so I don't know whether I hate it or not. But kale is a brassica, and I don't think I've ever met a brassica I didn't like. Really.
Really? Because there was this brassica in third grade. She was such a bitch.
Because
I'm
yeah.
sorry, does that not sound like a name? Okay, in that show Cobra Kai, the one that's based on Karate Kid, right? There's this one kid in high school named Kyler, It's the unholy wedding of like Tyler and Kyle into Kyler.
Oh
And
my.
Brassica sounds like Brandy meets Jessica. You know?
All right. Okay.
So, I mean, you say it's a brassica, and I'm picturing this like blonde valley girl from the 80s holding a trapper keeper. And, well,
Oh my word. Oh yeah, yeah. We have. Let's see this over here, because yeah, every plant you hate, uh, Kate, is one way or another related to the brassica family. Um,
oh,
okay,
right,
six vegetables that are actually the same plant. Wild mustard, and then you have Brussels sprouts, which
right.
emphasize the lateral leaf buds, cabbage, terminal leaf buds, kale, which emphasize the leaves, broccoli, which emphasize the flower buds and stems, cauliflower, which emphasize the flower buds, and kohlrabi, which emphasizes the stem. They are all this. They are all different cultivars of the same species.
Well, I like broccoli, and what was the other one that I like?
Kohlrabi,
No,
cauliflower,
no.
uh, let's see, not Brussels sprouts, right?
Well, I can stand those. Oh, man, that's what I was gonna say. Is like I'm largely indifferent to cabbage. I will not refuse it, but it had better be in something. Like they'll shred up cabbage and put it in a stir fry. Whatevs, But I'm not sitting down to a bowl of cabbage.
So coleslaw is off your list.
Disgusting.
Okay.
Coleslaw is one of the most disgusting things I have ever encountered in my entire life ever. I remember I was so young. I wasn't even 5 yet. I don't know how old I was, but my parents dropped me off at some babysitters, right? And these are the types where you eat what's put in front of you or you don't leave the table, right? Well, they put some coleslaw in front of me and I just like I couldn't eat it. I would take these tiny minuscule little forkfuls so that I could taste as little as possible, and it took me like 2 fucking hours to eat it. And like I just could not stomach it at all. I want nothing to do with fucking coleslaw ever.
Okay then.
It's
Oh,
so gross.
oh, the other one you were trying to think of, what was it? Wild mustard?
No,
No.
no, 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 no. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, Shadow Kitty. I can't remember if I've microwaved a peep, but I've definitely microwaved a marshmallow of the generic sort. I just don't
Moo.
remember if I did it with a peep. But it
My.
is fun to watch them expand like that.
Oh man, what's really fun? Yeah, is you put a peep in a bell jar and start sucking the air out.
Okay.
Yeah, because the peep will expand that way as well. The air that is still in the matrix expands the peep as you increase the vacuum inside the bell jar.
Okay, I guess I'm just trying to figure out the appeal. What's the thrill?
The same thrill you get microwaving a peep.
It's not much of a thrill.
I know.
It's just something fun to do. Because
Yeah,
you're kind of fucking around with it. No, I wouldn't call it a thrill.
yeah. You get high off your arse and hey, let's put a peep in a vacuum chamber. All right, I like it.
You got all of it, huh? Huh?
Yeah, that's pretty. I like that. Oh, that's pretty, pretty, pretty.
Well, I mean, you were talking about putting shit in bell jars or whatever, and I figured, hey, we got to pickle me Elmo.
Yes, Dayo Korostu.
Yeah.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
Oh, what?
Mage says I microwaved a marshmallow once and it crawled across the plate like it was alive. That'll put you off marshmallows for the rest of your life, won't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, what I decided is that, see, I'm an 80s kid. And what that means is that my food has to be artificial. It has to be so day glow you can see it from orbit. And it like it has to have a cartoon mascot that sells it. And if roaches aren't looking at my food and going, ugh, no thanks, is it really worth eating at all? Is it really worth eating? I was just saying. Yeah, that's the way food should
My.
be, bright and colorful and neon and probably chrome too.
Okay.
I like chrome food.
I suppose it would
Do you
work.
remember those little things? Maybe they still have, they're like these little sphere bead things that are silver and you put them on cake.
I most certainly do. Yep.
What the
Mm-hmm.
fuck are those?
Oh my! I don't know the what the leaf is that makes them silver. I mean, otherwise they're just sugar balls. But I don't know how they make them silver.
I mean, like every time I would see that on a cake, I was never sure whether it was safe to eat it. Like no one else seemed to be suffering, and they all seemed to be eating. Like I didn't see any on someone's plate. Like, yeah, don't eat that. But it was silver. I'm like, am I eating metal?
I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but then again, um, do you want to use an expensive? Well, I mean, silver isn't as expensive as gold, but still, it's kind of expensive. I mean, do you want to eat that expensive metal? I do know that
Well,
there are foods that are covered with gold leaf, and you're eating the gold. So it wouldn't surprise me if you're eating silver.
and I think I've mentioned this before, but there was this like science teacher I had once who took this little tablet. It looked sort of like a gel cap looking thing, and it was white. And he threw it into a packet of instant oatmeal and shook it around and pulled it back out, and there were all these little iron shavings on it. And he was like, "Yeah, when they say you need your daily supplement of iron and this will give it to you, this is what you're eating is little metal shavings."
Okay, okay.
And it was crazy pants looking at them. I mean, they were very thin. They were like really, really fucking thin, but they were definitely there.
Oh my. Um, it's kind of crazy, actually. I didn't think that iron would be available, biologically available to the body once you ingested it. Hmm.
I don't know what to tell you. I just know that like that's what I saw. Maybe if I type in magnet.
Okay, now according to this thing over here from today.com, silver sprinkle draggies are not safe to eat, says FDA.
Draggies? Is that what they're called?
I guess Dragee.
Okay.
But if that cookie is covered in little silver balls, you may want to stay away or at least pick them off your sweet treat. Those silver decorations, known as draggies, taste just like hardened sugar and often show up on cookies and cakes, particularly during the holiday season. What do you have over here?
That's
Iron
the kind of thing I remember seeing.
iron fillings. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my!
That's his filing list, by the way.
I know that, but I was just being a pain in the arse. Uh,
Well, it's hard to tell.
okay.
No,
Uh,
but seriously, like that's the kind of thing I remember seeing was these little like metal shavings in food.
hmm. Yeah, I just didn't think that you'd be able to digest that stuff.
Well, how else are you gonna get it?
Um, say an oxidized form of iron, for example, iron sulfate, um, which is, I think it's iron sulfate that's usually in the iron supplements, the tablets that you get at the local drugstore.
Okay.
Ferrous sulfate. Oh, according to
It
this
might
article in Today,
uh
those little silver balls are silver because they're coated with silver.
literal metal.
Literal metal, yeah.
Well, golly. Isn't it like dangerous to eat silver?
That's what I thought. I mean, I thought that if you ate too much silver, you would turn blue.
Well, I don't know about that part. I thought it was just toxic.
I don't know if it would kill you. I don't offhand. Um, but there is you know how these arseholes market colloidal silver,
I really don't pay attention to arses, much
uh,
less their holes.
moof beef. Yeah, because it's this colloidal silver actually has microscopically tiny not sugar, silver particles that they're so small they stay in suspension rather than settle out. And case after case after case after case of people drinking this colloidal silver turn blue.
Okay. Why do I get the feeling you thought that was going to be an applause line?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Today you can still buy draggies in 49 states. Oh, which is the one state where you cannot buy them? Doesn't say.
Montana!
Oh, California.
Really?
Thanks to
I
a
wouldn't have
lawsuit
thought that.
filed in 2003.
Wouldn't have thought that. Oh well, I shan't miss them.
Dayu Korostu.
They were an interesting novelty, that's all. Now I want cake.
Well, come on over. I'll make a cake.
Nah, I'm gonna stay here because going over there sounds like work.
There is just no way I can entice you, is there?
Oh, it's also like the middle of cold over there too. So,
It's warming up. It's warming up. Don't.
oh please! I don't know what the top temperature was today, but according to this right here, it is currently 57 degrees Caton height. I'm not sure what the high was, but still, it's nice here. It says 61. But I definitely do not want to go wherever the hell you are that's so freaking cold your tits fall off the instant you walk out the door.
Well, right now it's 56 here.
All right.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, the Weather Channel is now throwing ads at you when you bring it up. But allegedly, there is a cat tree whose price is $229.
How elaborate is it?
It doesn't look any more elaborate than the one I bought. For
Someone outside is honking their horn for like a really long time, and I don't know why, but it's starting to piss me off, and I want to murder them.
oh my! I mean, it looks exactly like the one I bought for $75.
Well, I guess someone somewhere is making a lot more money.
I guess. Wow. Moo. Very, 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 very
But
moo.
how much money I'd expect there to be like some sort of cat massager and an automatic litter box thingy and there's all kinds of like cat warmers and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, really.
Like a conveyor belt that the cat can ride on that leads to cable cars that take them over to their food bowl and all of that.
And sings Funiculi Funicula while we're at it. Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't even know what the hell that is, but I'm gonna put the nix on it.
Because I know you mentioned funicular cars earlier,
No, I
couple
didn't
shows
actually.
ago.
No, 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 no. You have to understand that was actually a reference to something that happened in How I Met Your Mother, where Lily was having a hard time talking for some reason. Like I think it was pregnancy brain or something. And at one point, she was just saying weird ass random shit, and funicular came up, but she used it actually as an adjective.
Okay, okay. Because we
You know,
actually have a
like this isn't entirely funicular or something like that.
we actually have two funicular cable cars here in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
My and they're fun. They're fun to ride. They're part of the public transport system here.
Okay.
What do we have over here though? We have okay. We have highs over the next few days of 68, 66, 60, 47, 49, 46, 48.
Mm.
So it's warming up over here, which is kind of nice. I kind of like that. And the lows are still kind of fucked up. Honestly,
Don't like it when it's low. Low is bad when it comes to temperature because it hurts. But I've never really had hot sun that was genuinely painful anywhere but my eyes.
moo.
It's like but cold bites.
Oh, there's what it's called, Argeria. Okay, moof beef.
Sure.
Yeah, that's that thing where you get turned blue by consuming silver.
Okay.
Mage is expecting a high of 78 tomorrow. Jeez, man.
Where is your mage?
Oh, man, I forget where Mage is. Where is Mage?
I don't need exact GPS coordinates, just what part of the world.
Oh, my. I believe he's somewhere in the Northern Hemisphere.
Okay. You know, when the United States falls, as it still well could, I have to wonder if the rest of the world will jump up and down with glee and say, now we can impose the metric system on fucking everybody, and the United States
Ah,
isn't
that's
enough
right.
of a juggernaut to stop us. You know? Like, because right now, I think one of the only reasons why the imperial system persists is because of us and because we are just too damn big for our own britches.
Pretty
And I
much.
imagine that when the United States goes kaputski, that'll just be it, and the world will go metric no matter what.
That's right. Mage is Mom NATO's next door neighbor, basically. Not really, but you know. And
So
that's
Florida,
yep. Palukudostu.
okay. See, that was the answer I was looking for.
Yeah,
Was
I just couldn't
Florida.
remember. I just couldn't remember.
You can remember the word Florida.
Right.
Okay. I
Oh
mean,
my, oh
I'll
my.
just go right ahead and take your word for it. In fact, this is just what I look like when I'm taking your word for it.
Yeah. Okay then.
So there is something that I've thought very seriously about spending way the hell too much money on.
Oh boy.
Um, long, long, long ass time ago, like I'm still in elementary school, I think. My mom used to dump me off at the public library because like there was no after school program at the time, and so I needed to go somewhere while she was doing whatever the hell it was she was doing, and I wasn't old enough to be on my own, so she dropped me off at the library. And they had this thing that was kind of Mad Magazine esque, but it was made to look like a newspaper called the Daily Blab. But it was very much Mad Magazine esque humor. And I remember it being hilarious when my age was in the single digits, but I haven't seen it since then. And I am sorely tempted because I have found it on like eBay and shit for like $35. And I was sitting there thinking, do I really want to spend that money on something that may turn out to be way the hell too childish for me now?
Hmm.
So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
conflicted. I may just decide, hey, you know what? Stimulus money, I'll spend you on this thing that I don't actually need.
Okay, originally published 1981.
What, the Daily Blab, really?
Yeah.
It came off so much older than that. I don't know. It had a weird sort of like old school sort of, like Daily Bugle, Kid Called Scoop, extra, extra, read all about it kind of era. You
Okay,
know,
then.
World War II and the Depression and the 40s and shit. It came off like they were trying to give off that vibe.
I mean, gods, it does look Mad Magazine esque, definitely.
Yeah, I remember it being so funny, but I have a feeling that if I bought a copy for $35 and I'd read it and go, well, sorry, childhood. I didn't mean to
Hmm.
touch you like that. I thought we'd all have a good time, but apparently not.
I've had that happen to me a couple of times. It's so disappointing.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This one here, Amazon, Daily Blab, the paperback, 1 August 1981, from 54.95.
I saw it for cheaper than that on eBay, but
They what else
still,
do?
it's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, yeah, for something you're not so sure about.
Especially since, like, they're probably going to try to sell it to a collector. And I'm like, I just want to read the goddamn thing. Like, I would be happy with Xeroxes,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but eh.
Okay, they say reading age 9 to 12 years. Let's see. Grade level 4 to 6.
I remember it being mostly like, poop and fart humor, like nothing particularly sophisticated.
Uh huh. Oh my. Yeah, I don't know if I would ever try looking up that Mad Magazine CD set I had. Wish I
Mm.
knew what happened to it. It just went.
I find reading like comics and stuff very difficult on a screen. It's like either it's so zoomed out that you can barely read the font, or it's so zoomed in that now you're like scrolling the page all the fuck over the place, and it's really getting in the way of the enjoyment because now it's work.
Uh-huh. Wolf beef.
And it's like it could be a much better experience, I have to say.
Oh man, and that's the other thing. I don't know if Carlin has beat me to this one or not, but when did going shopping become an experience or walking down the street? When did that ever become an experience? Where did?
Well, I remember him talking about special shoes for walking and a magazine for walking and all of that stuff. He
Oh
definitely had
man.
that in one of his routines.
Oh, what is it now? Oh, look at this article, Phil. Putting one foot in front of the other.
Well, it reminds me of the Jim Jeffries routine where he's talking about going to like one of those tasting menu restaurants where there's like 1,000 courses and all that. And like the like the waiter comes over and he's very French and very pretentious, and he's like, the chef has prepared this for you, and like you're supposed to be impressed, but really you just want to say to them, the chef, you say, look at that, honey, the chef's doing the cooking tonight. I thought that the busboys just stepped it up a gear, you know
Oh,
and he's like,
jeez.
and then he has the audacity to tell you how to eat it. He is like, the chef recommends you take the quail's egg and you put it on the spoon and you pour the mousse and the reduction of it. And he's like, really? A spoon, you say? Well, thank fuck you came along there. That kind of thing. You're rude to the guy kind of thing. I don't know. I love that routine. It's hilariously funny.
Moo. Definitely moo.
Yeah.
And being moo
But,
is rather
like
good.
like I do like fairly sophisticated humor from time to time, but man, does that guy go on about poop a lot.
Okay.
I don't know what to tell you. It seems to come up in every one of his routines for some reason. I mean, hell, one of his specials is just called Intolerant, and it's all about him being lactose intolerant.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so I mean, sometimes his humor is actually quite sophisticated. Sometimes, however, it's a child with a whoopee cushion.
Okay, then. It works. It
Yeah.
works. Oh, what do we have here from Greg? We have. Oh, okay.
What?
Uh, Definite winner, Diana, coming to a theater near you. Sylvia, now in 3D. Yeah, I posted a few pictures of the little one checking out the new cat tree.
Ah. Yeah, there was oh, I'm trying to remember. I think it was one of those SCTV sketches where they were trying to say everything's in 3D and they had John Candy holding like a dish of something and moving it slowly back and forth toward the camera.
Okay, then.
It was a silly little sketch. I don't know. I barely remember it. I think they were showing episodes of SCTV on Nickelodeon for a while,
Ah,
and that's why I ever saw it.
okay, then. Move beef.
That's why I even know it exists, actually, is because Nickelodeon was showing a whole bunch of really old stuff way back in the day. Like, I mean, it's because of Nickelodeon I know of the existence of My Three Sons, of all things.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I don't remember any of the other actors in it, but I remember Fred McMurray
Oh,
was the
yeah.
dad.
Oh, yeah.
It's because of Nickelodeon I know that Car 54 Where Are You exists.
Oh, my. Yeah,
It's
there's
because of
some.
them I ever saw Mr. Ed, or
Hmm.
the Donna Reed show for that matter. I would never have known these things existed without Nick at Night.
There was
Now,
some.
I'm not saying that that's good or bad. I'm
Yeah,
just saying that's what
I
is.
was gonna say there was some absolute crap out there.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And all those horrible live action Dennis the Menace shows. The one with what was the kid's name? Jay North or something?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
you know, and it didn't make any sense because he didn't seem like Dennis the Menace. For one thing, he seemed way too old to be Dennis the Menace.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
I always pictured Dennis the Menace around about like 6 or 7, maybe. That kid was clearly like at least 9.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that.
Jesus.
I don't know.
59 to 63 for that one.
I'm not sure what other shows there are that were like, black and white only because they're that fucking old that I can think of that Nickelodeon introduced me to, but I'm sure there's others. I'm just forgetting. It's because of Nickelodeon I never saw the Monkeys.
Okay. A couple of those episodes were kind of fun.
Although there was one that was so fucked up weird. Like it was like someone dropped acid and did the show. It was like this weird alien with one giant eye comes down to earth and like tries to take away all the weapons and make everyone live in peace or something. And I seem to remember there was like a whole song that was like really drawn out. I think it was like "What if they gave a war and nobody came" or something like that. And it was just this weird. It had barely any plot. It was like a bad acid trip. It was just fucked up.
I have to wonder if somebody was, yeah, into the good stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, I remember having fun with it, but I also remember I was really young with it, so that made a difference. It was because of Nickelodeon I ever saw Lancelot Link's Secret Chimp.
Oh, jeez.
It's because of Nickelodeon that I ever saw Danger Mouse and Banana Man.
Okay, okay.
British
I
cartoons.
think I've seen a couple episodes of Danger Mouse.
And oh, what was the other one? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. They used to have this thing like it was. I want to say Sundays because it doesn't seem right that it was on a Saturday, where it was just some random shit they found somewhere. Like it was some old discarded British show or like a mini series or something. They would show it on Nickelodeon. It was just like this grab bag of whatever, and I remember seeing this one that, for whatever reason, creeped me the hell out. Watching it now, it's not creepy at all. But when I was younger, it was called Chalky, and it was based on a story by John Wyndham, who also wrote The Midwich Cuckoos, which was turned into the Village of the Damned. And basically, it was like this kid starts hearing voices and the parents think it's just an imaginary friend, although after a while they start to suspect that he's really hearing a voice. And they're worried he's crazy, but more and more it starts to seem apparent that this voice is from some alien intelligence. And it was like at the time when I watched it, it was just creepy as fuck. Reading the book, it's different. I don't know.
Oh my, oh my. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Okay, there we are. And I did not see you come in, Rachel. Hi, how are ya? Yay, 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 yay. Rachel did not know who the other talker was. I don't know.
And now, having been informed, Rachel exits stage right.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. That was a rather interesting character there from Hanna-Barbera. The Snagglepuss character.
Well, okay. I've never watched Snagglepuss. I have no desire to ever watch Snagglepuss. Snagglepuss looks goofy. I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, the Snagglepuss is the cartoon tiger,
I
and
know who
he
Snagglepuss is, but this other character, no clue.
who Rachel Martin.
No, the character that you said, it reminds you of some Snagglepuss character. I don't know what character you're talking about.
Snagglepuss.
Oh,
Yeah. Did you
sorry, I
say it,
thought
or
there
did
was a
somebody?
show. Isn't there a show called Snagglepuss?
The only one I know is the cartoon.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But when you said that Snagglepuss character, I didn't think you meant that character, Snagglepuss. I thought you meant that character that's on Snagglepuss, which
Oh,
implied that
Moof
it
Beef.
wasn't Snagglepuss himself. You
Okay.
see,
Yes.
the phrasing was trippy.
It's got to be some of that leftover bad acid from the monkeys episode.
I'm sure that's it.
But the exit stage right triggered that one
I don't know why.
because that was one of his taglines. The cartoon character Snagglepuss fancied himself a Shakespearean actor, and everything was exit stage left or exit stage up, shit like that.
Okay. I don't know. Um, okay.
Yay!
It's just like I don't know. I don't really like the look of the Snagglepuss era of cartoons.
Okay,
There's something about the art style that I find very off-putting.
okay then. Yeah,
It's
the art style that I really, really, really like is the style, the World War II Warner Brothers cartoon shorts. I love that style.
sorry, say that again.
The World War II Warner Brothers cartoon shorts.
Ah, so precisely the stuff I dislike then, of course.
Oh, of course. And it's just I love the way it's drawn. I really do.
Uh, well, obviously, you know from which era I find the most aesthetic joy.
Okay, yeah. That would be the 30s,
No,
20s,
no,
the 1890s.
no.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I am Dayglow neon chrome lasers and grids over here. You
there
know
you
me. I'm an
go.
80s kid.
Of course.
Best fucking decade ever.
Oh, I thought Snagglepuss was a tiger. Turns out he's a cougar. But
Nah,
that's,
Cougar's like an older lady who's totally into sex.
I was just gonna mention that. Yeah, the little meme thing there of the cougar sleeping in a tree. Yeah.
I've got that song in my head again.
Oh my.
Well, it's funny. Like I was, you know that sort of like mashup of 1986 I showed you like on Sunday where they took all those songs from 1986 and made this big long like song montage out of them.
Oh, okay. Moo, moo, moo.
Well, I decided what the hell and watched like everything from 1980 as far as it would go, which I believe was about 96 or so is as far as they had gotten. And the shift in tone is so stark and apparent from like basically from 88 to 89, but especially from 88 to 90. Man, did music change so freaking fast.
Oh, okay then.
Well, I mean, the popular stuff.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Uh,
my.
yeah,
Yay.
and I went through like, well, I mean, I graduated high school in '93, so I went through all of that, and it brought back some fucked up memories, I have to say. A little bit of my college years in there, some of the time I spent in Seattle with Kylie, and boy, did all of those. Actually, after a while, the music stopped being stuff I recognized because by then my taste and the mainstream had diverged so much that I just wasn't listening to anything top 40s at all. Like in
Okay.
all of those montages, not once did I hear any "They Might Be Giants," for example.
Okay then. So
So,
they were all midgets. Hi. Oh my, oh my. Yes, I am terrible. I know I am.
yeah, but you have to be terrible in our direction. Oh, by the way, in about 10 minutes, I do have to feed the kitties.
Oh, yay. Kitties definitely
And
need food.
yeah, and I should probably also feed the Kate. But,
Okay.
so that means either going or again, me eating with a live mic. And I'm not even sure what I want to make. So,
Well, I don't know. I mean, if you
oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to microwave up some of that chicken.
so you did
The
fight.
blackened chicken, the microwave blackened chicken.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I know we had talked about it pre-show. I had forgotten. I was thinking of the shredded chicken there for a minute, but no, no, no. It was the.
I still can't find that. I'm not a happy camper.
I just don't know. We got to find these peoples and say and to assessing on them. You is going to this to the store to delivering to making, so the cake can
Yay.
to buying to making.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay, okay. Taking 7 times as long to say what you're trying to say is starting to get on my nerves.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we're running into a couple hours here. I mean, if you wanted to, just quit or whatever, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm definitely not going to do 10 hours this time. No, I did 10 hours on Sunday.
I am hungry and, you know, and I'm not sure how much of that is just munchies. But
Hmm.
I'm sure a lot of it is that it has been a couple hours since I've eaten a damn thing.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I'd like to be able to go that little between food intakes.
What do you mean?
I mean, a couple hours sounds like a very short period of time anymore for me to go without food. Well, lately, unfortunately, the way things have been going lately, I run into some days where I don't eat at all.
Okay. Well, it's got to be helping the old waistline.
Yeah, in a drastic way. Um, no, I'm,
So what are you bitching for, huh?
well, I mean, I suppose one can, um, reduce calorie intake too severely. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of stuff and things, and I haven't even the slightest idea what I'm talking about. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
Unfortunately, I do.
So tell me.
Well, if I did that, you might keep on talking about it.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, see, you see the position in which I find myself.
There you go. Yeah, Von Rick, food is definitely a good thing. I don't know. Sometime within the next 48 hours or so, however, I think I do want to make some potato soup. I don't know if I'll make it today or tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. And
Well, first make potato soup and then you'll make potato poop.
yes, move beef. Now, what do we have here? What is all
What
this?
we have here, this is 80s looking stuff. That's why the 80s is so damn cool.
Oh,
Yeah. Actually, it's funny how many of these are like for fonts.
okay.
Like seriously, a lot of these ones that I'm clicking on here are like ads for fonts. Like the one you're looking at, you can see the alphabet there, and then there's also this one. You can see all of that there. This is just like font stuff.
So somebody decided to package Miami Vice as a font.
Well, actually, yeah,
Okay.
and almost anything else, actually. Uh, Pretty much any bit of fiction, especially if it's science fiction, or superheroes for that matter, you can find a font for it. There's Game of Thrones fonts, and there's Tron fonts, there's Last Starfighter fonts, there's fucking Dungeons and Dragons, like the original and every edition in between fonts. It's like, seriously, the only time I ever went looking for a font and really, really, really couldn't find it was when I was looking for the original Tintin font for dialogue, and so I had to make that one myself.
Uh huh. I fault. Yay!
And I will very much be using that when I continue Quinn Redshift as a graphic novel.
Now wait, is that Tintin or Tong Tong?
Tintin.
It is because the language is supposed to be French, right? I realize.
Tintin's from,
I
Tintin's
realize.
from Bel-
I was going to say I realize the character is Belgian.
Well, I don't know. What I know is that I've never heard anyone not say Tintin.
Okay. Okay, so that's a good indicator.
Yeah. And even if it's wrong, let's face it, it has wormed its way into the social fabric to the point where you can't unworm it anymore.
Oh, excuse me, please. Whoa.
So that's that. And Neener.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
You say that a lot, and I'm just wondering, what is yours?
I don't know. I guess there are a few things that are mine. Not very many, but there are some.
Well, if you will kindly provide us with a list, I will have my minions liberate them from you quite promptly.
Okay then. Moo.
Yeah. Oh, please tell me someone didn't make a font called Keanu.
Okay.
It looks like someone made a font called Keanu. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Is it at least pretty?
It looks like someone tried to make letters out of bamboo leaves.
Okay.
I think they made it try to look like with the tropical because apparently he's associated with surfing a lot. And wasn't he like born in Hawaii or some shit? Like, I think his name's Hawaiian.
Isa may not to knowing at all.
Ooh. I wonder. I think I may have found a tutorial that explains how to do something I've been wanting to do for ages and haven't been able to figure out how to do because it always looks like crap when I try.
Okay, now you are speaking of Keanu Reeves, right?
Yeah?
According to this,
Another
he was
Keanu?
born 2 September 1964 in Beirut,
Oh, right.
Lebanon.
Yeah, that's right. But wait, he was like raised or something with Hawaii in his world.
Okay then.
Oh, is this a thing that will with the
Oh, raised in Toronto.
goddamn Pinterest? I hate Pinterest so much. Like, their website makes no sense how it works.
I haven't looked at anything in Pinterest voluntarily in a very long time.
It's just so stupid.
I forget how it's supposed to work. What is it? You pin something and then people can click on it and go to the original thing or something? Or
Well, except every time I've clicked on something like that, it doesn't take me where it claims I'm gonna go.
Oh, great. Yay.
And that makes me a sad panda. Anyway, it's less than a minute to having to feed the kitties.
Okay. Yeah,
So,
so, gonna get the kitties feeded.
yeah.
Alrighty. And, then you can have some foodses for yourself.
Yeah.
And yummies and tasties, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will.
Yay!
So, have fun. Don't get murdered.
Yeah, I'll try.
All right. Well,
Eh,
if you fail, I'll never speak to you again.
Oh, well then. Okay, that puts me in my place.
Later.
Later. Yay! Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. And then people says, I have a feeling, yeah, we're going to bring this down to a close here because, yeah, Sunday I went, what, 10 hours or so, 10 and a half hours, and it was Um, quite a bit on the old Constitution there, and I don't think I want to do that again. Not today, anyway. And I just want to say I want to thank everybody who's here. I want to thank everybody who's not here. You kids are amazing. I love you all dearly. And you guys actually keep me going and stuff. And that's a good thing, at least I hope it is. And I have some stuff to put together in here. The place is full of boxes, which I have to get rid of. I have to put my crapper back together because I took the crapper seat off to clean it, and I'll put that back together. Oh my. But that's just the way she goes, I guess, you know? Yeah, and then last Tuesday it was another 10 and a half hours. Yep. Well, as Jeff Strike once said to me, he said, you do the marathon programs. Are you trying to you trying to be the next me? Because we used to do movie night for hours and hours and hours and hours, and I miss Jeff, I really do, but oh well. Anyway, kids, thank you all, really. Thank you for being here. It's always nice to be appreciated, and as long as you guys keep liking this, and as long as I'm alive to do it, I'll just keep doing it. Yeah, they are. Otherwise, you fall into the damn bowl. Oh my. Okay, ladies, gentlemen, and assorted in betweens. Um, oh, it's my pleasure to share the time. Really, Explorer. Really is. Anime and dessert. That's a good thing, yeah. And I'm going to search around in the defriginator and see if I can find something quick and easy to eat. Oh, jeez. Catherine, you just got here and I'm about to leave. Oh, no. Oh, no. How's that for timing? I just don't know anymore. But glad you stopped by. Are you a regular on Mike's channel now? Because that'd be definitely a reason to tune in. Oh my. Anyway, to disappoint Chinese over here. Blueberry cake. Oh, I'll be right over. Oh, okay. It's sad news, but if if it's an end to her suffering, then. Oh, okay, great. That means I'm going to be going over to Mike's channel more often. But, so in 2 days, I'm going to see you on there. It's great. It's beautiful. I don't know. I suppose that's maybe all I can do is offer condolences for whatever good that does. How's Josh holding up? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's losses like that are not easy. At least he had a mother to miss. Okay. So, yeah, I guess, God, this is awkward. I guess I will have to close it out, though. Two of you hang in there, will you? It's good to know. It's good to know. Oh, my word. Okay. Trying my best not to sound horrible at this, but yeah, I guess it is. It is time to go out, and my thoughts are with you guys. My heart's with all of you guys, really. Anyway, yeah. I guess best I can do at this point is just thanks a lot, troops. See you on the other side.